Okay, so we are in fact running at the correct speeds now, finally. But, you see this? The motherboard's official manual. Maximum support 16 gigs DDR3 2200 and 2133 is right next to it. And then underneath that, DDR3 1600 MHz and higher requires a third gen CPU. I have a third gen CPU, and I have RAM that is supposed to run at higher than 1600 MHz. However, I appear to be limited to 1600 MHz for some reason, which makes me think that that little disclaimer there, that 1600 MHz and higher, requires a specific third gen CPU. It's entirely possible that that tiny little disclaimer there is suggesting that I need a better third gen CPU. It's entirely possible because it's unlikely, but it's possible that if I put an i7 in this thing, it would magically let me run at 2133. I don't know, but yeah, I am limited to 1600 for some reason. At least I have tighter timings, which in theory helps with some performance, I guess. I don't know, let's run Cinebench, find out what happens. Okay, we have Cinebench R15 running. I'm running R15 because running the newer ones would be abysmally slow on the CPU. And my previous score was a 461. So if it is marginally faster, maybe the RAM helped. If it's more than 10 points faster, then the RAM probably did help. Let's find out. Yeah, I think the RAM helped. 31 points faster. That's not margin of error. And that's not just a fluke. Like, when I ran this the first time, I had the Wi-Fi turned off, I had all background processes disabled. I haven't done that this time, and it's still 30 points faster. That is within a margin of error of a mobile i7, which has hyper-threading. Wow, that's pretty cool. I actually think I have a mobile 3rd gen i7 in my laptop. I should check that. Anyway, so the RAM has helped, which means I need to test some games. Oh, and I was planning on live streaming me testing games on this system, but apparently YouTube requires you to have 50 subscribers for that now. 50. When did they implement that?